Yo, what's going on YouTube? So right now, I was just thinking about the Bucks and how they've been turning their season around. They've been getting a couple of wins, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, they've been 0-8. They're going on a streak. They're doing well." But me, to be honest, I don't really see it that way. I just see Dame just playing a little bit more harder and really coming into his own. But the rest of the team is still stale. Brooke Lopez is dying. Nah, certain niggas getting old. Middleton about to come back. Yada yada yada. Then they got Tajion Prince. They got a bunch of players that's kind of like, anything. And they're not playing as hard as they're supposed to. It's kind of like, they're basically expecting Giannis and Dame to do all the hard work. Dames get doubled. They're open for a shot. Sometimes they don't even cut. Like, these niggas not even cutting around. They just sitting on the corner, sitting on the side in the same place. So it's easy for people to pick up on them because they know what they're going to do. Then it's like they're doing nothing. They're not even cutting. And they can't make the shot when they're fucking open. So it's like tomatoes, my nigga. It's really bad over there. Like, as people see it. Because I really just see it as, running duck, man. If somebody's open, I pass the ball. Like, that's really what's going on. And Giannis has been shooting phenomenals here. Like, one thing about Giannis, I would say, he's a real winner. Like, he wants to win. He's a nigga who wants to win, and I respect that. Like, he's always gonna find a way. Like, he's leading the league in mid ranges. Like, that's some real fucking talent right there. We talking about a nigga that isn't the greatest shooter, but he adjusted himself to the game. I just don't believe that the Bucks have the talent to win. And they're playing a lot of these East Coast teams that are kind of like mediocre. And before y'all say Hornets, they ain't even coming to their own yet. Like, they're still a young team. Brooklyn Nets, young. I don't know. They're anything team. They just got a bunch of guards, but no real defense. So, yeah, that's... yeah. But stuff like that, like, they're not really playing real compy teams. Like, they're playing the Bulls, the Heats. Like, the Heats are mediocre themselves. Not gonna lie, I know Jimmy, Bam, but still, I'm talking about the majority of the team. Niggas want to talk about two people. I'm talking about the team as a whole, teams as a whole. Yeah, the East is anything right now. So, like, them winning these weak-ass games ain't really surprising. They supposed to win these weak-ass games. But I'm talking about when they go against the West, going further into the year, when they start playing a lot of teams on the road, they gonna get their ass whooped. They're not prepared. They definitely can't go against the Celtics or the Knicks. I can't see them going in a 4-game series. I could see them taking it to Game 6, maybe a Game 7. A 10% chance for Game 7, but Game 6 is the furthest I would see them take it to. But they not ready. They're not ready as a team. Like, as a team, they're not ready. Yes, Giannis is the backbone, but Giannis can only do so much. And you can see it. Like, Giannis is doing a lot this season. He's dropping his career high. Nigga shooting 60% from the field goal. Like, he's going fucking ballistic this year. His big body self. Nigga big as shit. Nigga big as hell. Like, I hate when niggas compare Giannis to Shaq, because it's like, no, I can't. Giannis is like, I don't know. He's like Shaq with more intangibles. he's like Shaq if Shaq actually tried a little bit harder. He's Shaq without the laziness. Like, that's Giannis. He's basically Shaq without being lazy, because we all know Shaq was lazy. Like, Shaq could have been way better than he was supposed to be. But Giannis, I can't compare Giannis. Even though I know Shaq is the most dominant, before y'all get on my head, yes, yada yada yada. He's born dominant. Never said he wasn't dominant. The nigga's literally born dominant. But being born dominant doesn't mean you're dominant. That's for a whole nother conversation in itself. But I just can't see them beating the Knicks or the Celtics. The Celtics are sickening, because them niggas got like 7 all-star potential players on their lineup. Like, Derek White, Drew Holiday, Thompson. It's a bunch of niggas on there that could give you 40. It's a bunch of niggas that could give you 40 on that team. Porzingis could give you 40. Al Horford could give you a cool 30, cool 20 sometimes. Jason Tatum give you 40, 50 ball. Same thing with Brown. Like, another 40, 50 ball. So it's like, yeah, you getting your ass whooped by that team. Like, I don't see any team beating the Celtics. I don't see any team beating the Celtics in the next 3 years. I'm going to say it. I'm going to just say it right now, man. The Celtics is looking real unstoppable. Any nigga says, like, Giannis, the Knicks, like, I ain't going for it. The Knicks might be the best chance to beat the Celtics if Mikal Bridges learns how to shoot again. Yeah, but for now on, like, yeah, they just, like, no team. I don't even think any teams in the West could fuck. No teams in the West could fuck with them. I don't care. Kyrie played like shit last year. A lot of people were acting like that didn't happen, but we seen Kyrie play like shit. We seen Luca play like shit. We seen the rest of the team play like shit. Like, we not gonna act like Kyrie had. No, Luca had a better performance than Kyrie, I will admit. He did have a couple 30-point games. He did play solid at times. He could have done better. He got a lot of turnovers, a lot of fuck shit he did. But Kyrie was doing some bullshit. Let's be honest. Most players, I feel like most teams getting their ass whipped by the Celtics. It's the reality of the situation. We could all act like it's not true, but the only nigga that I know that could get his shit off and still win against the Celtics is Curry. And I'm the only reason why it's kind of hard to like. It's hard to neutralize Curry because like the nigga is like his jump shot is so crazy to the point where it's like even if he pump fake or he once he gets you in the air, it's over because he could either go for that, feel me? He could either go to the bucket or he could get the three. Like, his game is so expandable. He could really score at any type of, anywhere in the court. Like, that's what happens when you're, like, a really talented shooter. But I don't think Curry even has a chance. Like, his team, like, he might do good, but him and Jonathan Kuminga might do good and fucking big ass Draymond, but they gonna lose. Like, there's a lot of teams that's gonna lose against the Celtics. The Celtics are too talented of a team. That's what I'm saying. It's really about talent. Like, a lot of people like to talk about superstars, and that's why I'm tired of the whole like Dame goes to here and Giannis is here. Like, it's like that shit is overrated. Like, if you don't have a good solid bench that can carry, that can play defense, a solid bench that can play defense, that can shoot, that can score. Not as much as the superstar, obviously, but, that can, fill that role that, they have the talent to do it. They have the talent to do it. I wouldn't say they could do it on a nightly basis, but they are capable of doing said things. And that's the problem. Milwaukee doesn't have that. Like, Brook Lopez is damn near old. I don't know what Milton, undecided. He haven't played for like 3 damn years. We don't know what the hell we gonna get from that nigga. So it's like, yeah, the Bucks are in like hell. They're in hell. Like, I mean, yeah, they're winning right now, but it's like, don't really believe in it. Oh yeah, and I did not forget the Cavs. I just didn't feel like mentioning them because I feel weird about the Cavs. Like, I gotta watch more Cavs games. It's something off about the Cavs already. I already know. Like, Mobley, great defender. Somebody that's great on the interior, great on the perimeter, can switch. He could basically one of the best two-ways coming up. We already knew that. Like, years ago, we seen the potential. We all said it 3 years ago. Like, come on. I ain't gonna front. That's one thing a lot of basketball, like a lot of people I know that watch basketball agreed on. Like, he was gonna be one of those guys. Really solid defender, man. I'm talking about he's really good. Underrated piece on that team, low key, high key. No, low key. And Donovan Mitchell, Garland, them niggas put that nigga Donovan Mitchell's hooping like he's on a fucking mission, and he got him a baddie now, so he feeling it. He living a my career dream. Fuck is you talking about? But I just don't believe in the Cavs. Like, it's something off with the Cavs. Like, okay, if they go against the Celtics or the Knicks or the Bucks, they're gonna get fried. I'm not gonna front because Brunson versus Garland. Like, I feel like Garland is low key the weakest link on the team. Like, like defensive wise, who is gonna Dame's gonna fry him. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, Mobley, he's gonna neutralize whoever he guards because he's a great defender. Same thing with Donovan Mitchell. He's solid. He's going to neutralize, but it's like it's some little weekends on that team. It's some little they got some things to work on still. Like, they looking good right now, but they looking cosmetically good. They not looking playoff good. You got to know the difference. That's why I'm saying this right now for this video, and that's why I'm speaking about the Bucks looking cosmetically good. And Giannis wants to win, and I understand that. Even I remember when he was talking about getting traded and the Rockets denied him, which of course they would, because the Rockets put their blood, sweat, and tears into Sengun and Jalen Green. The Rockets invested so much time into that goddamn team. Like, you gotta just, and what's crazy? That's one thing I realized. Like, a lot of these teams don't want to trade their best. Like, they fuck the superstar shit. Like, they are like OKC. Young teams like that, the Spurs, like, ain't nobody trading nothing. They got all these talented pieces. They got all-star potential on a lot of those teams. So it's like, fuck you, Giannis. Like, ain't nobody want you. Like, I feel like the superstars getting traded thing is getting old. Like, and y'all are literally getting old. So, like, people are like just not fond of trading for you anymore. Like, if you were 23 years old and you was Giannis, yeah, but now you're like 30 and you're Giannis. And we got this really young team that have the potential to make a 10-year run. So fuck you. And that's understandable. Like, Giannis, you just gonna have to be stuck on the Bucks. You gonna have to find a way to win. Like, you just have, it is what it is. And I just feel like the Bucks should get better pieces to put around Giannis in terms of, holding him down. Because I feel like Giannis does too much. Like, he does a lot for that team. Then, like, if Giannis leaves or Giannis gets injured, they're fried. Like, the Celtics could lose Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum, and they would still win their games. They would still be a solid team, but not the Bucks. They lose that nigga. It's over. they they lose. They lose Giannis, it's over with them niggas. Bye-bye with them niggas. Bucks coaches are bad, like Darvin Ham and, of course, Doc Rivers. Two of the most mediocre coaches in basketball. They don't really do shit. I'm not going to say, they don't need a job, but everybody needs to eat. Maybe them niggas just have to, probably they could get hired to, just turn on the TV and shit. Like when, everybody's like trying to watch film. Like that's what their assignment could just be, not coaching. But niggas coaching, them coaching is diabolical. Like them two niggas don't know how to coach. Those are two niggas that are just, I don't know, bro. They could get paid, but just, I don't know, mop the floor when niggas sweat and they fall on the floor. Like they could get paid. They get 50,000, still 60,000 off doing that. So they still get money, nigga. But fuck it, just don't let them be a coach. God forbid. Like seriously, them two niggas don't know how to coach. Like they don't have no identity as coaches. Like how, of course, like Popovich, he has his identity as being more of a big fundamentals coach. Make 5 passes before you shoot. Very, make sure your man is open. The next man is always open. Keep the ball moving. Very, fundamental basketball game. Very fundamental. Like, everything is fundamentals with him. Same with, like, Tom Thibodeau. If you will notice, the Knicks play very aggressive on defense. One of the best defensive teams in the league. Speaks to why Cat has been playing better on defense with them. Like, get up on the boards, be more aggressive, hustle type of, grit and grind type of game. Like, all coaches have an identity. What is Doc Rivers' identity? We don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Doc Rivers is a mediocre ass coach. Like, he don't have no identity. He don't stand for nothing. Same thing with Darvin Ham. Like, they don't have anything to, like, they don't have no type of leadership skills as a coach. Like, I never seen the offense really run through them. Even during the Clipper days, like, when they was throwing all them fucking lobs, that was not him. That was not Lob City. That was fucking Chris Paul loving to throw lobs. Chris Paul just loves to throw lobs. That's like a part of his whole thing. Like, like they never had no identity as coaches. Like there was nothing that was like stand out about these two niggas. Like I don't understand how they keep getting a job. But that's what I'm saying. Like the Bucks have so many downfalls and with so many issues. And I gotta talk about the Timberwolves next. But that's all I'm gonna say for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. The Bucks might change their seats around. We never know. We never know. They might really show me some games where I'm like, damn, maybe they do have a chance. Fuck it. But for now, not really big on them. But like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next YouTube video. Peace.